When I was about 4 years old, there was a landline phone mounted on the wall in my kitchen. It had a curly wire that could wrap perfectly around my little fingers, but I was not allowed to play with it. My mom told me that it would break if I played with it, and every time she caught me looking at the phone, she would remind me of that. One day, while my mom was reading in the living room, I walked into the kitchen. I saw the phone with its long curly wire, and I could not help but grab it. I put the phone up to my ear and wrapped the wire around my finger and listened to the dial tone. As I walked to the other end of the kitchen, I felt the wire tug and then heard a crash. The phone mount had fallen off the wall. I broke it, just like my mom said I would. I put the phone down on the counter and ran into the basement, pretending that I had not broken the phone or my mom's rule. Later that night, my mom said to me, "Claire, do you know what happened to the phone in the kitchen?" I replied, "I don't know, I think I saw Owen calling someone." Owen is my brother, who at the time was 5 and would have had no one to call. My mom knew that I had broken the phone before she asked me if I had. She did not care that much because I was little and wall phones were becoming things of the past, but she had taught me not to lie, and I so clearly did. I do not remember if I got punished, but I can imagine my mom was disappointed in me. God gave us everything we have. All He asks of us is that we obey His rules. His laws make sense. They encourage us to be good people, but they are not always easily put into action. We are human, and we mess up sometimes, and God knows that. God wants us to have an honest relationship with Him, to admit when we do wrong, and to try to be better people. During the Lenten season, usually people give something up. I've given up candy, frosting, pretzels, chips, and all kinds of good food in the past. This year, instead of giving something up, add something to your life that will help you become a better person and grow closer to God. Maybe I'll stop telling my dad that I'm done my homework when I plan on doing it in the morning, or I'll start making my bed every morning like my mom asks me to. Lent is not just a time to give up something that you love, it is a time to grow closer to God. If we as Catholics spend this Lent trying to follow God's rules more closely, our community and our world would be a better place.